Are you ready to uncover the untold story behind Mercedes-Benz's ill-fated quest for Le Mans glory? And how this disaster made Mercedes-Benz abandon Le Mans, which is their racing dreams. Unravel the captivating tale of Mercedes-Benz's pursuit of Le Mans greatness. What caused their groundbreaking CLR prototype to take flight not once, but 3 times? In 1999, Mercedes-Benz's ambitious venture into the world of Le Mans racing took a disastrous turn when their prototype car, the CLR, famously decided to take up aerobatics at the famous Sarthe track in France. This series of airborne incidents marked a turning point for Mercedes-Benz's involvement in Le Mans, ultimately leading to their decision to abandon the prestigious race. This is a captivating story of the infamous Mercedes CLR and explore how everything went so horribly wrong for the German automaker. Our story takes us back to 1996, a pivotal year for Mercedes-Benz's racing ambitions. The discontinuation of the Deutsche Tourenwagen-Meisterschaft left the German automaker without a premier racing series to showcase its engineering prowess. However, fate had a different plan in store. In the same year, the FIA GT World Championship emerged as a promising racing series. Formerly known as the BPR Global GT Series, it captured the attention of Mercedes-Benz as an ideal platform to reignite their racing spirit. The championship offered a chance to compete against formidable opponents from around the globe. With their sights set on returning to the track, Mercedes-Benz entrusted the task of creating a competitive racing car to their high-performance division, AMG. The objective was clear: develop a machine capable of conquering the Le Mans GT1 class, the pinnacle of endurance racing, in the inaugural year of the new championship. And so the iconic Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR was born. The GT1 class, known for its homologated regulations, required all participating cars to be based on road-going counterparts. This rule gave birth to extraordinary track monsters, including the legendary CLK GTR road car, alongside a handful of other formidable machines like the Porsche 911 GT1 Strassenversion and the Nissan R390 GT1 road car. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more fascinating content. The designers at AMG embarked on the task of creating a formidable beast that would dominate the racetrack. Employing state-of-the-art engineering, they draped a fully carbon fiber body over a carbon fiber and aluminum honeycomb chassis, creating a lightweight yet incredibly strong structure. Powering the CLK GTR was a monstrous 6.0-liter V12 engine, ensuring jaw-dropping performance. Remarkably, even before a single car had been built, Mercedes-Benz was able to acquire a retired McLaren F1 GTR race car. This fortunate acquisition allowed the Mercedes-Benz team to set benchmark laps and extensively test various aerodynamic components. The meticulous development process ensured that the CLK GTR boasted advanced aerodynamics, giving it an edge before its tires even touched the track. The fruits of AMG's labor became apparent in 1997 when the CLK GTR made its debut at the Hockenheimring 4-hour race. However, initial success proved elusive, as one of the 2 cars suffered a brake failure, while the other finished a staggering 20 laps behind the victorious McLaren. But Mercedes' perseverance paid off, and soon the CLK GTR began to assert its dominance, ultimately clinching both the drivers' and teams' championships in the 1997 FIA GT Championship. Naturally, after their triumph in GT racing, Mercedes-Benz set its sights on the 1998 Le Mans race, marking their return to the iconic endurance event after a 7-year hiatus. However, competing at Le Mans required significant modifications to the CLK GTR. The team made exterior changes and replaced the 6.0-liter V12 engine with a more durable 5.0-liter V8, hoping to withstand the punishing demands of a 24-hour race. With high hopes and a reworked machine, dubbed the CLK-LM, Mercedes-Benz ventured into the fiercely competitive Le Mans arena. The cars proved their speed, securing pole position in qualifying. However, their pursuit of reliability fell short, as both CLK GTRs suffered engine failures on race day, forcing them out of the race prematurely. Despite the disappointment at Le Mans, Mercedes-Benz managed to salvage some glory by racing a CLK-LM alongside a CLK GTR from the previous year in the FIA GT Championship, capturing yet another Drivers' and Teams' Championship. But Mercedes' ambition and desire for Le Mans glory remained unfulfilled. The next chapter in their Le Mans journey began in September 1998, when work commenced on developing a replacement for the CLK-LM. However, Mercedes-Benz had a different plan in mind for their next venture. Instead of competing in the GT1 class, they set their sights on the LMGTP class, a prototype category that didn't require homologation road cars to be built. This decision marked a significant shift in their racing strategy. The new car that emerged from Mercedes' development efforts was the CLR. It was a continuation of the advancements made with the CLK-LM, but taken to the extreme. Powered by a modified version of the same V8 engine, now enlarged to 5.7 liters, the CLR aimed to conquer the Le Mans circuit without the limitations imposed by road legality or driver comforts. Moreover, the LMGTP class introduced a change in rules that presented a fresh set of challenges for Mercedes-Benz. The competition became more formidable, with Toyota's GT1 posing a strong threat, and the open cockpit LMP class adding to the mix. Mercedes-Benz had to face stiffer competition than ever before. Despite the challenges, Mercedes-Benz secured a spot in the 24 Hours of Le Mans thanks to their previous year's success in the FIA GT Championship. The number 4 car, driven by Jean-Marc Gounon, Marcel Tiemann, and Mark Webber, was assigned to represent Mercedes-Benz in the grueling endurance race. The number 5 car was piloted by Christoph Buchert and Nick Heidfeld, while Frank Lagorce, Bernd Schneider, and Pedro Lamy took the wheel of the number 6 car. However, the remaining 2 cars had to earn their spots through qualifying. During the pre-qualifying session, the Toyota GT1 emerged as the frontrunner, setting the fastest lap. Mercedes-Benz found themselves trailing behind, with the CLR cars placing 6th, 14th, and 15th on the provisional grid. The team knew they had to push harder to improve their chances in the race. Unfortunately, the second day of qualifying turned out to be the beginning of a series of unfortunate events for Mercedes-Benz. Mark Webber, driving the number 4 car, attempted to overtake an Audi R8R near the Indianapolis complex. In a harrowing moment, the front of the car lifted, causing it to somersault in midair before crashing back on the track, ultimately coming to a halt against the ARMCO barrier. Miraculously, Webber survived the crash and was treated for neck and back pain. Despite the setback, Mercedes-Benz persisted and prepared for the race. However, just hours before the start, during a warm-up session, tragedy struck once again. Mark Webber, behind the wheel of the number 4 car, found himself airborne for the second time in a matter of days. The CLR soared through the air, spinning 3 times before disappearing behind the safety barrier and into the woods. The impact was captured by TV cameras, leaving a lasting image of the CLR's ill-fated fate. Fortunately, Webber survived the incident, albeit shaken. With 2 terrifying crashes and their hopes shattered, Mercedes-Benz had no choice but to withdraw the number 4 car from the race. They made last-minute modifications to the remaining CLR cars in a desperate attempt to increase front-end downforce, and the drivers were advised to avoid following other cars closely. The atmosphere was tense as the remaining Mercedes cars took to the track. As the race unfolded, it became evident that the competition would be fierce. The top positions were fiercely contested by the Toyota GT1s, the BMW V12 LMRs, and the surviving Mercedes CLRs. However, disaster struck again when Peter Dumbreck, driving. Despite their efforts, the CLR's aerodynamic issues persisted, and the number 5 CLR driven by Peter Dumbreck suffered a dramatic airborne crash during the race, leading to Mercedes' decision to retire all remaining CLRs. This marked the end of Mercedes' Le Mans campaign. The deadliest racing crash in history will forever remain in the memory of one Le Mans spectator, The eyewitness account of this harrowing event is documented. Let's delve into the details of that fateful day, recounting the sequence of events leading to the crash and its devastating consequences. The Le Mans crash of 1955 involved multiple cars and resulted in the loss of many lives, including both drivers and spectators. The eyewitness describes the chaos and horror that unfolded before their eyes, forever altering their perception of motorsport and its inherent risks. The tragic incident prompted significant changes in racing regulations and safety measures, paving the way for enhanced safety standards in the sport. The impact of this catastrophe continues to resonate throughout the racing community, serving as a somber reminder of the importance of prioritizing safety in high-speed competitions. While Mercedes' ill-fated Le Mans campaigns and the notorious CLR incidents hold a significant place in motorsport lore, it is essential to remember that Le Mans has witnessed other heartbreaking events throughout its storied history. The deadliest crash in racing history serves as a reminder of the risks involved in this exhilarating sport and the ongoing efforts to make racing safer for all participants. If you found this story on Mercedes Le Mans journey intriguing, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content like this. Stay tuned for future updates and exciting stories from the world of motorsports.